Livin' Grand on Grand Lake is made possible in part by
The Grand Lake Association is in its 60th year promoting the Grand Lake region in partnership with the Oklahoma Department of Tourism. Located in Grove, the Grand Lake Visitor Center welcomes people from around the country and provides information on where to stay, shop, eat, area services, and activities around Grand Lake. The GLA also sponsors the Pelican Festival in September with crafts, a parade, and a carnival. The Grand Lake Boat and Sports Show in March, and the Grand Lake Extravaganza, the world's largest bass-tagged event. More information is available at grandlakefun.com.
And by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by
You can experience the excitement. You can experience the fun. You can experience the freedom. Your adventure awaits.
And by
There's no need to travel for quality health care. Integris Grove Hospital provides exceptional care close to home. From primary care to specialists like OBGYN, cardiology, orthopedics, urology, ophthalmology, and more. Integris Grove Hospital. Quality care close to home.
And by viewers and members like you.
I'm Tad Jones.
And I'm Christy Wallace. Welcome to Living Grand on Grand Lake. On this episode, we're going to tour Melody Point, one of Grand Lake's luxury gated communities.
And then we're off to Cedar Oaks RV Resort. We're going to see what it's like for the RV community that loves coming to Grand Lake.
Coming up next on Living Grand on Grand Lake.
There are people that travel from all over the country in their RVs to come to Grand Lake. We're going to visit one of Grand Lake's great RV resorts in Cedar Oaks Resort. See where the community comes down, plays a little music, and has a great time in their RVs here on Grand Lake.
We bought this park 10 years ago, and this is our home. It's a little bit of country in the middle of city. We do have cabins. They are just one room with a bathroom, but they have a full kitchen, a double bed in them, and we have TV. So they're not one of those old-timey log cabins where you go in there and have bunk beds. It is a little home. Okay, we have a boat dock. We have 2 ramps. We have trails in our meadow that you can walk or take your golf cart through. And I leave my sanity down there and go visit it every once in a while. We have a music fest going on right now that's been going on twice a year for 10 years, for 15 years, but the 10 years that we've been here also. We have about 25 acres of clear ground that you can walk on or take your dogs. We are a very, very dog-friendly park.
We love coming to Cedar Oaks. It's a great place to go. We come here a lot with our Good Sam's group, the Millennium Sam's. Dogs love it. There's places to walk the dogs. There's a boat ramp not far from here on the site where we've launched our little boat. And People are friendly.
It's just a good time.
Yeah.
Grove's real close, a lot of good restaurants, and we're here as often as we can.
We have clubs, Good Sam clubs that come in every weekend, and anybody else that wants to come camp. We have 30, 50 amp on every side. It's full hookups, lakefront sites, and fishing and anything you want to do here. Except it's not a nudist colony. You have to bring your clothes.
Hope you enjoyed that segment about Cedar Oaks Resort and the RV community. Stay tuned, so much more coming up on Living Grand on Grand Lake. I'm RSU TV's General Manager, Royal Ailes. Now, everyone complains that there's nothing to watch any longer on television, but I say there is. RSU TV brings you a unique look at our world every day, from great chefs taking you on a tour of the world with their fantastic food,
to turn your home into your favorite restaurant,
to old-time praise songs with classic gospel hosted by Bill Gaither. RSU TV is delivering the best in programming on television, and you can be a part of this. Become a member of RSU TV Signal Society. Your reoccurring gift of $10 a month will help RSU TV continue to bring great programs into your home. All you have to do is call 1-800-823-7210 or go online to rsu.tv and click the donate button. And when you do, we'll ask you for your credit card or check card number, and every month, $10 will be automatically deducted from your account. This is the most important thing we can do to assure that there is a tomorrow for RSU TV. And when you become a Signal Society member, we'll give you this beautiful fleece blanket and this wonderful coffee mug, both with our logo on the side. As General Manager of RSU TV, I want to thank you for your continued support of this station, the programming we offer, and the changes we're making as we become engaged in our communities.
Welcome back. Here's what's happening on and around Grand Lake this week. Well, I love hearing from viewers of this show, and one of the comments I get frequently is people love watching Living Grand on Grand Lake because they find out what's really happening on the lake. And today you're going to learn about one of these events that all the locals know about. We attend every year. It's one of the longest running festivals on Grand Lake, the 31st Annual Pelican Fest. And today our guest is Michelle Prine with the Grand Lake Association, here to tell us about this great event.
Hi, thanks for having us. The Pelican Festival is going to be the last weekend of September, the 26th and the 27th. Before the doors open at the Grove Civic Center, they're going to have a carnival out front, and the carnival is going to start Wednesday, and they'll have rides of for all ages to enjoy. And it's a lot of fun for the whole family, so everyone can bring the whole family.
And usually they do armbands. I'm sure they'll probably do an armband night where you can ride all the rides for a lower price. And
I brought all of the information because there's so much going on. We had to have a list. They do have armbands, and it says that wristbands are available for Saturday during the second session from 6 to 10 p.m.
Perfect. So lots of fun, and it's a really nice carnival. We always take the kids. It's
it's lots of fun, and there's tons of people that come to it. So you see all your friends and family out there, have a great time. And then on Friday, they open up the doors at the Civic Center, and all of the local businesses, vendors, artisans come out, and you can go through all the different booths for the local Grand Lake area of different information, arts and crafts that are out there.
And then Clint Walker will be playing, right?
Yes.
Who shouldn't be local. He's such a talented guy. I don't know how we're lucky enough to keep him on Grand Lake.
Well,
but
I think he just lives here. So
once you live on Grand Lake, you never move away.
You don't want to go away. Clint's going to be playing Friday from 5 to 7, and then he'll be back on Saturday from 1:30 to 3:30, so you don't want to miss him. We're also going to have Santa's Old Broads. They're going to be cooking in the kitchen. You can see the Uptown Girls dancing Saturday at noon.
Fun dance group. A lot of they kind of synchronize their line dancing. Yeah,
they do.
Love watching them.
And then you don't want to forget about the parade.
Love the parade.
I know.
And it's the biggest parade around, I would guess. I mean, tons of entries. Yeah.
There are. They're going to start the parade out. It starts at Broadway. It's going to be at 10:30 on Saturday morning. Okay. So they go from Broadway to 3rd Street, and then from 3rd Street down to Main Street, and they all end up back at the Civic Center. Perfect. So it's perfect.
The Civic Center, kind of the hub of activities.
It is.
And I love some of the booths there. I mean, really interesting crafts and different, like you said, artisans that are there with just unusual things you're just not going to find in a store.
You don't see them anywhere. So there's it gives a lot of the locals an opportunity to showcase their artwork and, show off to the public what they can do, so you can find them there.
Absolutely. And for those who don't have a boat, can they still go out on the Cherokee Queen to do pelican viewing?
Yes, okay. The Cherokee Queen's going to offer pelican tours, and they're going to be Friday from 7 to 9, or you can go on Saturday. They have 2 different tours, 2 to 4 p.m. or 7 to 9.
You know what I love about Pelican Festival? So not only are all these events happening, again, it's a lot around the Civic Center, but then people, you go to the Cherokee Queen, or you go to Harbor Village, has free admission that day.
Yes.
You visit some of the shops in town. I mean, it really is just a great time to bring people to the lake, and there's just something going on at all times.
Yeah, bring the whole family, have a great weekend. They have plenty of entertainment going on.
I think it's excellent. Okay, so we mentioned Clint Walker on Friday and Saturday, the Pelican Tours, arts and crafts. We didn't, Santa's Old Broads, they are well known in the area. They have their own cookbook collection.
Yes, they do. I love, every time they have food, it's always amazing. So.
It is, and they are raising money, I know, for a great cause. They provide hundreds and hundreds of children in the area with Christmas gifts.
Yes, they
do.
do.
So all of their proceeds will benefit that.
Yeah, and you can't go wrong with great food and great charity.
I'm all about great food. I mean, I am there. I mean, I am going to go do my duty and support Santa's Old Broads.
That's right.
And eat the great food at the same time. So lots of exciting things going on. Again, I shared as the intro that it's the 31st annual, definitely one of the longest running events around the lake.
Yes, it has to be. 31 years, you know that it has to be an amazing event.
It's a quality event.
Yes.
Lots of people in the 4-state area plan their weekend around this because there's so many things going on. And like I said, I know a lot of the businesses in town have specials and do different things to attract people. So definitely looking forward. Well, where can we go for more information about Pelican Fest?
You can call the Grand Lake Association, and that number is 918-786-2289, or you can visit the Grand Lake Association online at grandlakefun.com.
Perfect. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for joining us today, and I'm looking forward to the Pelican Fest.
I do too.
All right, take care.
You.
Thanks.
At Grand Lake, we are blessed to have one of the best dirt track facilities in the Midwest right here in our backyard, the Salina High Banks Speedway in Salina, Oklahoma. It is dirt track, high banks, fast, and with me today is the voice of the Salina High Banks, Bryce Hall. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Big event coming up this Saturday night. We got the late models coming back to town.
Yep, the Mid-America Racing Series late models, as well as the National Championship Racing Association. Both series going to be wrapping up their championship point standings at the Salina High Banks Speedway this weekend. Expected about 25 to 30 late models from drivers from about maybe 10 up to 8 to 10 different states. So should be a great show.
Yes, it will be. And for folks who may not be familiar with the facility, it is NASCAR sanctioned. It's the Wheeling All-American Series, and it is a fast track.
Very fast, very high banked. As you mentioned, the NASCAR Wheeling All-American Series, all those divisions will be in action that night as well. So in addition to the big-time late model drivers, you'll get to see 5 of the local divisions of the guys trying to climb their way up through the NASCAR ranks.
Well, what I've always loved about the High Banks Speedway is you don't have to know a whole lot about racing to go out and have a good time, family environment. If you want to sit inside in the air conditioned, you got a 5-star restaurant right there down the front stretch, and very affordable.
Yeah, very affordable. Kids get in only $5, ages 6 to 12, and there's also family passes available both for the special event coming up as well as regular race night. They actually added a new concrete area down to the Victory Lane area in front of the grandstands that the kids can go out and meet the drivers as well. So if you don't know a whole lot about racing, don't know the drivers, you'll get to meet them in Victory Lane.
Yes, it is a very cozy track. It's a little bit loud, but that's the way we like it. And we got that good sticky clay. It's not real dusty, real dirty. But if folks do want to sit in air-conditioned comfort, the Finish Line Restaurant right upstairs.
Yep, only a $25 VIP pass, and it's a NASCAR type experience. Of course, suites are available as well, and some of the best steaks around at the Finish Line Restaurant too. You say there's a restaurant at a dirt track, and it's actually one of the nicest restaurants in the area, and they're also open on Thursdays and Fridays as well, so you can get the look of the track before race night and on race night, and you have a good view of Lake Hudson as well.
Well, we're wrapping up a very successful season this year, and the late models are coming back to town. They'll be wrapping up their championship this Saturday right there at the High Banks. Plus, all 5 regular series will be running on that same night. Gates open at 5.
Yep.
Racing starts at 7.
Right at 7. We'll try to run a fast show and get you out early as well.
Well, I encourage everyone who has not had an opportunity to get out to the Speedway yet this year to get on out and enjoy the facilities. Now, are they still giving rides at the track?
They do have the car ready. We haven't given one in quite a while, but I'm sure you can beg Keith enough, and he likes to make laps, so you can get him to get that 2-seater out there pretty easy, I bet.
Yes, and do you know if in a couple weeks we got the Shoto Days coming up and a pure stock event?
Yeah,
an enduro.
During the Shoto Days deal, there'll be an enduro demolition derby. Not sure on general admission prices, but it'll be really inexpensive to get into that event. And then next weekend it'll actually be a 3-day, $5,000 to win Pure Stock Monster Nationals is what they're calling it, the Monster Energy Pure Stock Nationals, to give the up-and-comers a chance to race for some big money. So we're expecting a lot of cars for that event as well.
Yes. Well, Bryce Hall is the voice of the Salina High Banks Speedway. He makes it real easy to get involved in each and every heat race, feature race. And I encourage everyone to get out there and learn a little bit about home track, dirt track racing, because it is a jewel to have up in this part of the country. We are so blessed. And if you went to a dirt track back in the olden days when you were at the fairground, this isn't that. This is a first-class, top-shelf operation. Something for everybody. Great food. Don't have to go up in the fancy glass restaurant. You can eat a corn dog on a stick, just like we do at the rest of the tracks. But it is a fantastic facility. And late model racing this Saturday. Mars and
the NCRA, National Championship Racing Association.
NCRA, plus the every week 5 divisions that race there every single week. And they got a great website if you'd like to get more information about that event. And the phone number is
918-434-RACE.
434-RACE. Hope to see you out at the High Banks this Saturday night.
The show will continue, but first, here's some fun in the sun.
Living grand on Grand Lake.
Yeah.
I'm Jennifer Sterling, Program Manager for RSU Public TV. One of the things I love about being part of RSU TV is that it's much more than just a television station, really more like a family. Our viewers are committed to helping us bring the best possible programming to northeastern Oklahoma. We've introduced a new way to become part of the RSU TV family, the Signal Society. It works like this. Pledge a recurring monthly gift of $10 a month or more right now, and you'll become a member. It's automatically deducted from your credit or debit card or bank account until you cancel. It's easy on the budget for people who want to help, and we'll be able to spend less time and money fundraising. As our special thanks to you when you join the Signal Society, you'll receive a beautiful RSU TV stadium blanket and etched coffee mug. It's so easy to join and help us keep all those great programs on the air. Just call 1-800-823-7210 or go online to rsu.tv. We appreciate your support. If you've been a member for a while, thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome to the family.
Where the shores of Grand Lake are covered with special neighborhoods and communities, and today we're going to tour one of my favorites, Melody Point, a luxury gated community that features more than 1/2 mile of Grand Lake shoreline. So stay tuned and take a look at Melody Point.
So as far as Melody Point, it is very unique. We had a vision when we started Melody Point to create an environment for people that were coming from the city to come to a home that wasn't just like their home in the city. I wouldn't trade this life for a million years. I did go to Dallas for about 3 years and it doesn't compare. The lake life is a lot better, it's a little slower, a lot better entertainment on the water. I live at the top of Melody Point. It's the most interior lot. It takes me about 1.5 minutes to get to the boat docks by golf cart, and I'm on my boat and playing on the water within 5-10 minutes. So the lifestyle is fantastic. We're a little bit more unique because our homes are very upscale. Although they're rustic and they have that natural feel on the outside, when you walk in, you're going to have wood scraped hardwood floors. You're going to have beautiful granite, top of the line appliances. The homes are fantastic when you walk into them. All of them, we try to position them so that you have a view to the lake. No matter where you are, even if you're interior, up on the big hill, you're still going to have water views. So we really try to create an environment that even if you can't have the lakefront water property, you're still going to have the lake experience, no matter where you are in Melody Point. We have created a golf cart system here. Which is really cool because all the homes here have golf cart garages, so everyone has a golf cart. And it's not required, but it would be silly not to. So everyone comes down to the pool or goes to the boat docks with golf carts, and half the people here tonight probably either walked or came by golf cart, and everybody just travels that way. We've got paths that go all the way through Melody Point, so you're barely on the streets of Melody Point. You can just go by golf cart path anywhere you want to go, including the boat docks. Our boat docks are golf cart accessible. They're brand new as of 2 years ago, and they're a beautiful structure. You can take your golf cart from your home all the way to your boat and load your boat and go. We are having a Melody Point cookout, which we do very regularly. We do them at the pool a lot of times in the summer. We also have a clubhouse up the hill a ways that we have Friday night happy hours. Every Friday night, everyone brings a dish, brings their drink, and has a happy hour every Friday night. So there's the position and the location of Melody Point is also really great for people that are either weekends or full-time. I'll get a phone call at 8 in the morning and say, hey Terry, your boat cover's blown off, but don't worry, I put it on for you. So there's just some really great homeowners at Melody Point already.
Well, as you can see, residents of Melody Point feel like every day on Grand Lake is a vacation. We hope you enjoyed this special behind-the-scenes tour of this unique community on Grand Lake. Stay tuned, we have more coming up.
This week I would like to talk about towing activities such as skiing, tubing, and wakeboarding. These activities are prohibited between sunset and sunrise or anytime the visibility is obstructed. The first thing that we need to remember is the proper life jacket for each of those involved in the activity and make sure it's designed for that activity. The next thing that we need to have is the proper convex mirror to allow us to see not only in the direction that we're going, but the people that are involved in the activities behind the vessel. We can also use a person 8 years of age or older to monitor the people involved behind the boat in these activities. The watercraft that we use for towing activities needs to accommodate 2 or more people or the combined total of those involved in the activity. Have a safe day.
You know, Christy, I think we've got this figured out.
Yes.
Step 1,
Step
get you an RV and come to Grand Lake.
Absolutely. Step 2, after you figure out you cannot live without the Grand Lake magic, then you move to Melody Point and buy a home so you can live the Grand Lake dream all the time.
Absolutely. And we hope you'll join us next week for Living Grand on Grand Lake. Living Grand on Grand Lake is made possible in part by
The Grand Lake Association is in its 60th year promoting the Grand Lake region in partnership with the Oklahoma Department of Tourism. Located in Grove, the Grand Lake Visitor Center welcomes people from around the country and provides information on where to stay, shop, eat, area services, and activities around Grand Lake. The GLA also sponsors the Pelican Festival in September with crafts, a parade, and a carnival. The Grand Lake Boat and Sports Show in March, and the Grand Lake Extravaganza, the world's largest bass tagged event. More information is available at grandlakefun.com.
And by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by
You can experience the excitement. You can experience the fun. You can experience the freedom. Your adventure awaits.
And by
There's no need to travel for quality health care. Integris Grove Hospital provides exceptional care close to home. From primary care to specialists like OB/GYN, cardiology, orthopedics, urology, ophthalmology, and more. Integris Grove Hospital. Quality care close to home.
And by viewers and members like you.